Hello guys. So today we are discussing few more numericals from Varian Workbook. The chapter which we are discussing is budget constraint. And I'm also putting a link of the theoretical part of budget constraint in the description, and also the other applications which we have just discussed. So let's have the another problem. So suppose there is a consumer E. E consumes two goods, right? Garbage, that is one good, and another good C. Well, it is wrong to say that he's consuming garbage. So why is he consuming garbage, or why is keeping garbage? Because people are paying him to keep their garbage in his backyard. So he said, people are going to pay him $2 per unit of the garbage, right? So whatever arrangement he has, that how many sacks of garbage he can keep in his backyard. So people are going to pay him $2 per unit of garbage. For good C, he will have to pay money. There is no other source of income, right? So people pay him $2 per sack of garbage to keep. That's another assumption, right? C cost $6 per unit. He has no other source of income. He has no other source of income. So do you understand this, that if he has no other source of income, then keeping this garbage is what his income is. And he can only spend this much of income. That is there. So whatever units of garbage people are going to keep with him, that is the only source of income which he has, right? So please write, if he accepts zero sacks of garbage, how many C he can buy? How many C he can buy? So if he has no source of income, so the source of income, his income is what? G, the per sack of garbage which he is getting, and the amount of the sacks of garbage which he has, and the per unit price of the garbage, that is 2. So 2G is what is income. So if G is 0, then his income is 0. If his income is 0, then how many units of C he can buy? 0, right? His how many units of C he can buy? 0. He can buy 0 units of C, right? He can buy 0 units of C. So you have C on the horizontal axis and garbage on the vertical axis like this. So beta, if I want to write the budget line, so whenever I write the budget line, I will write the expenditure side and income side. So what is the expenditure side? How many units of C is buying? C. What is the price per unit? 6. What is his income side? He is accepting G units. And what is the price per unit of G? 2. So this is what is income side. So if I want to write this, it is 6C minus 2G equals to 0, right? 6C minus 2G equal to 0, 3C minus G equals to 0, right, beta? So if C is 0, Z is 0. You can just put this also. If G is 0, C is 0, right? If G is 1, or you can, it is easy for me to say if, so in case if we just write 3C is equal to G. So if C is 1, G is 3. If C is 2, G is 6, and so on and so forth, right? So you have, this thing is 0, 1, 2. This thing is 2, 4, 6, something like this. So it is 0, 0 here. At 1, you have 3. At 2, you have 6. So you have the budget constraint like this. You have the budget constraint, which is like this. So in this case, you have the upward sloping budget constraint. In this case, you have the upward sloping budget constraints. And the question says that now you can just put up anything. So if I ask you if he is going to accept 15 units of G, then how many units of C he can buy? So if G is equal to 15, right, then it is 3C is equal to G. C is equal to 5 then. C is equal to 5. That's it. C is equal to 5. You with me? So this guy here, this line is the budget line. And this area, this thing, all of these are affordable bundles, and this is what the budget set. This is what the budget set. However, suppose there is another individual E dash. Suppose there is another individual E dash. And he is consuming good X. He is consuming good X. And the price of good X is $15 per unit. Price of good X is $15 per unit. And people are paying him to consume Y1 and Y2. People are paying him to consume Y1 and Y2. Some problem in my digital pen. People are paying E dash to consume Y1 and Y2. Right? At the price vector, what? 1 and 2. So the price vector is 1 and 2. So he will be paying If he is consuming Y1, he's paid $1 per unit. If he's consuming Y2, he's paid $2 per unit. Right. And he is also getting the pocket money. Some problem with the digital pen. I'm so sorry. Sometimes it behaves in a very erratic fashion. Okay. He also gets a pocket money of $50, right? For which he doesn't have to work anything, for which he doesn't have to consume Y1 or Y2 or anything. He is just getting this. So what is being asked is write his budget equation. Write his budget equation. So when you say you write his budget equation, again, you will write the expenditure side and the income side. So if you look at the expenditure side, he's consuming X at the price of $15 per unit. You look at the income side. He's consuming Y1 and Y2, and the price of Y1 and Y2 is 1 and 2 respectively. So the income which he's getting from consuming Y1 is 1 into Y1. Income which he's getting from consuming Y2 is 2 into Y2. And he's also getting $50 as the non-wage income or pocket money, whatever it is. So you write the expenditure and you write the income. You write the expenditure and you write the income. That is what it is. Now, if somebody says that we are giving you the value of X, can you just draw the budget line for Y1 and Y2? Right? So if X is equal to 10, then his expenditure is 115 to 10. His income side is Y1 plus 2Y2 plus 50. So his expenditure is this much. Y1 plus 2Y2. So it is Y1 plus 2Y2 equals to 100. Like this. And if I ask you, just draw this. So if Y1 is 0, Y2 is 50. If Y2 is 0, Y1 is 100. Y2 is 0, Y1 is 100. You with me, beta? Right? So the slope of this is going to be what? I have told this in our concept video also. Minus the intercept on y-axis upon intercept on x-axis. So slope is minus 50 by 100. That comes out to be minus half. That comes out to be minus half. You with me, beta? Right? So this is what I want to do in this recording. We'll take the discussion further. Thank you, beta.